Hey, this is Dan. Just going to do a little rock hunt at a private resort beach. So I'm just here trying to check things out. I haven't really found anything yet. On this rock with some green stuff on it. Something here I want to check out. It's interesting. I don't think it's an agate. It's kind of cool polish. See something interesting here? Not an agate, but this is like a super cool rock. I think I'm gonna bring that back with me. Not sure if this is jasper or not. So here's something interesting. Wow, looks like a little geo thing. This is cool. Let's get this wet. There's kind of big petroleum piece of something in there. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I think I found a piece of jasper. Just pick this thing up. So as we see here, this is what I ended up with, some of which is desirable, others not as much. I picked up a lot of these rocks, kind of like not really knowing what they are. The lady at the lodge actually said to do that. If you're not sure if it looks strange enough for you, that it might be something special, go ahead and pick it up. You can always just toss it back or throw it away afterwards. So this right here is this Vasilicur. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. It's called that because it has all these holes in it. All these little pock marks. I picked these up because agates also have pitting or pock marks. So I grabbed those up just in case. There's some regular basalt, doesn't really have the holes in it. Porphyry or porphyritic granite. A little piece of what I think was coralite. Let's see if I can focus on this. That little green part in there. Could have either been copper or coralite, and I determined that it's most likely coralite and not copper. Got some pieces of granite here. This one I actually am not 100% for sure. It could end up being something else. It's hard to see with the camera here, but there's a lot of crystallization inside of this, just underneath the surface. Kind of a pale or light green color to it. You can really only see it under, better light than I have here. Same here. This one had a lot of shine to it. I just thought it'd be cool. Don't know if I'll actually do anything with it. Here is some red jasper. Got a few pieces of that. This, I believe, is quartz. And here's the Lake Superior agates I have. Most of them are very small. Biggest one here is very quartzy. And if you were to look right along here, you would see a little bit of banding. We call that a floating banding. This, I guess, is called slag, waste rock from one of the mines. When I first got this, I was just kind of wondering what it is. I knew it was too light to be silver, but I picked them up anyways because they're kind of gnarly looking, and I thought it kind of looked cool. The lady at the lodge said that this might be actually fossilized bone here. Other than that, I have no idea. And I got some, what the lady told me was native artifacts. So Native Americans would make little carvings in stones, I guess for whatever reasons. She said this is a piece that it has a face. You can kind of make it out there. I'm not too sure about that. That's what she thought anyways. This is what they call a wing effigy. And it's obviously been worked here to try and cut it into the shape of a wing. And this one, she didn't, I don't even know if I showed this to her, but I was looking at this, and that, you see like here the other way, really looks like the shape of a fish with the fin pointing down there, the main body with the tail. And it was definitely something that was worked. So I call it a fish. Then I got various mystery rocks here. I just had a really hard time trying to identify some of these things. I mean, this one is kind of has a greenish tint to it. I have no idea what it is. Got a couple little pebbles here. I mean, they could be, I guess, a number of different things. They are not agates, though. I was told this might be a piece of Mary Ellen Jasper, but I really don't know. Probably going to end up cutting this one. Try and see if it can reveal more color or not. I got this kind of neat rock. It's kind of like a palish, almost pink color on one side, with whatever that is on the other side. Really curious about this. I wish I was able to figure out. If you have any ideas, you can let me know. I got this one. It kind of has a wavy pattern to it. Not an agate though. And also this one. It has that on the one side. Let's see if I can give that side a polish. See if we can bring it out a little more. Then I got these here. At first I thought there were going to be more examples of basalt. But the hardness was correct for basalt. You know, three of these are a 6 and one of them's a 7. 7's a little almost too hard, this one, for basalt, from what I understand. But the difference between what I thought was basalt and it actually is basalt has a, it's either like a white or clear streak. The streak on these guys are red. So that's how I know it wasn't. This one should be really interesting to cut open. I was told there might actually be little agates inside there. That's what some of those spots could be. The favorite thing that I got out of this trip, though, is this little geode guy. I don't see any agate banding on here, but we got some druzy quartz going on. I just kind of like how it has this like ball thing that like sits inside there. Almost kind of like either looks like a bottom part of an oyster or something with the pearl in there, or like an open treasure box with its contents inside. That's what I have. I definitely is still learning about this and looking forward to some rock trips in the future here. Hopefully be able to get a couple more in this summer. Anyways, you all have a good evening, and I'll talk to you again.